Welcome to Selfmade. Today we make a Pringles rocket launcher from 2 old Pringle tubes, 1 note can, bit of metal, bit of painted wood, and we're gonna fire some Nerf rockets because the demolisher is totally lame. Needs some more power, and here we go. First step, we combine the 2 Pringles tubes by inserting the can into the middle. We cut off the bottom, slit it open, cut out a strip of metal until it fits inside, and glue it in place. That's what our can looks like. Sharp knife or an old pair of scissors will do the job. We're probably not of use anymore after that. And now we slide it in there, put on some glue. I will use epoxy. You can also use hot glue, doesn't really matter. Epoxy is just more final and irreversible, so let's glue it in. That is one end. And if they meet in the middle flawlessly, you have done everything the right way. And now we let it cure. Next step, we poke a hole and use a small pair of scissors to cut it open. I would not cut it away to the edge. I will leave 3 millimeters standing for the stability. Like this. And be careful, it's sharp. For the inner barrel, it has to be smooth. I don't want to make the rocket jam somewhere inside the Pringles tube. Pringles tubes just make it look wider. And we slide it all the way in. One screw in the rear and one screw in front, top side, to hold it in place. And there we got it. 2 screws just from the inside, not on top. Yeah, here I am. Nope, not this time. And one in the rear. And now, ready for the next step. Now we attach some aluminum U-section. Measure the distance between the 2 screws. Drill holes. Attach it. And we go from there. Just like this. And now we can attach the trigger. Next piece you need is a piece of an L section with a tiny cutout and a 7.5 millimeter hole. And this will go right onto here, wherever the CO2 capsule pokes in. And then you mark the 2 holes on the side, on the extended rail, drill it, attach it, and that's it for this step. Annoying problem, the rocket keeps falling out, so tiny L section with a tiny magnet, and it's stuck. Ta-da! And now the trigger. Now I'm already kind of done with it. Added a tiny rail here, who knows, for laser or flashlight, whatever. And The trigger in the rear is pretty much done. It looks like this from this side, and this is just a brass rod, cut off nail at the tip, and when you trigger it, slams right into the CO2 capsule. From the other side, it's my classic, use it for everything you want, anything you want, trigger. We have seen this in airsoft and whatnot. You can even make a harpoon gun with it. The grip is just wood, whatever you're laying around. And to make sure you can trigger the shot from the grip, we add this hole right here, hole right there. This is the use section. This is slightly smaller than the use section. Goes in here, and then once it's primed, you can just push it and the rod will take the force back, and that's it. Last additions to the rear. Have a shoulder panel to lay it on the shoulder and protect the trigger rod from hitting your shoulder, and of course when the CO2 hits the plate, it will escape to all sides and maybe, you know, go in your face. So this looks quite cool. You won't be able to do this unless you have a bending table. So you can just put on some cardboard or whatever, just to make sure the CO2 can't hit your face and irritate you. Won't hurt you, probably, hopefully, but irritate you to the max. And that's it now. We are done. And the trigger rod. Oh, and yeah, I added a tiny piece of aluminum use section to make sure the plunger here just stays in place and can't hop over the knob from the trigger. Yeah, let's trigger it on the trigger. Poof. And now, ready for the test firing. I can see you.